This is a free horoscope prediction for today in love for Leo. People born between July 23 and August 22 belong to this zodiac sign. Leo is perhaps the most passionate sign of all those that make up the zodiac. They are very fiery and need love to stabilize their lives. Leos have recently taken to daydreaming, and that's not a bad thing, but from time to time at least you have to keep your feet on the ground. Fantasizing too much is not good for you right now. Now is the time to focus and think with your head using common sense. If you really like joking or irony, be careful that everyone does not understand your way of being and may feel bad because they do not take it the way you intended. And if it is someone you barely know, it is better to leave the jokes for another time because you can annoy something that is starting. Love is presented a little stop today, so that we are going to deceive ourselves, but the time is coming when you must begin to consider this matter in another way. Remember that the horoscope will indicate the trend for your sign, but it will not give you exact data. As for work and matters related to money, I tell you that these are not times to take risks and to be patient. Love horoscope for single women. The Leo woman has the virtue of knowing how to act at the right time. She is rarely wrong, but since no one is perfect, this time she may be a bit disoriented. Melancholy today may affect your mood, dear Leo. Do not worry, it is logical that sometimes memories surface and that feelings take over you. It's okay, you don't have to pretend to others. You are a very sensitive woman with a very good heart, and it is logical that sometimes you need the support of your loved ones. If you are not lucky enough to have close to that person who always has a voice of encouragement and who knows how to lift your spirits, the Leo woman knows that fortunately today there are many ways to contact people when it is not possible to do so in person. Free horoscope prediction for Leo man. The Leo man usually has a great imagination and good inventiveness, but sometimes, as is going to happen to you today, you end up believing your own lies. Stop so many little birds and daydreaming and put your feet on the ground, because if you don't you're going to give yourself a bump one of these days. You are having too many illusions with someone you really barely know. Go little by little and wait to know more about her before launching the bells on the fly. A new stage begins in which it is more than likely that love will come into your life, perhaps not in the way you want, but you must live the moments. The energy trend of your zodiac sign tells us that today and for a few days a change has been taking place, although it is possible that for some of you it is not yet coming. Today's Leo horoscope in love for singles. Those of you who belong to the sign of Leo are going to live a moment of tranquility. I know that some of you have been missing this for a long time, but on the other hand, others do not like the idea because they really like adventure. If you are one of those who prefer a busier life, you are going to have to insist on finding a way out of the routine, because otherwise your life cannot be said to be full of emotions. As I always tell you, within the same sign there are people who have a different ascendant and cannot agree on everything, and that is why it is so difficult to make such a general forecast. If you have a partner, the neighbor's meadow will always seem greener to us, always. It is a mistake and an injustice to compare your life and your partner with others. Each relationship is produced with its own chemistry and its own circumstances, and should only be measured in terms of the development it has with itself. You have to look inside. If you don't have a partner, that person you like is still a mystery to you. You don't understand why you like him, because he separates himself from the common people you usually fall in love with, physically and spiritually. You should not worry about it. In love you never choose, it is love that chooses for you. All you have left is to live it. You have very good reasons to accept the proposal that they are going to make you today, and it is better that you do not look for 3 feet to the cat. It will be a good proposal, and it will be of great benefit to you. You must forget about any suspicion. Doubt is something natural in you, but this time things are going to work out. You are enjoying an excellent period when it comes to your health. And that strength you should take advantage of to get in better shape. Today is a good day to make an exercise plan and start a more rigorous diet. Your body is in a good moment, and it will gladly accept the change. The neighbor's meadow will always seem greener to us, always. It is a mistake and an injustice to compare your life and your partner with others. Each relationship occurs with its own chemistry and its own circumstances, and should only be measured in terms of the development it has with itself. You have to look inside. You have very good reasons to accept the proposal that they are going to make you today, and it is better that you do not look for 3 feet to the cat. It will be a good proposal, and it will be of great benefit to you. You must forget about any suspicion. Doubt is something natural in you, but this time things are going to work out. You are enjoying an excellent period when it comes to your health. And that strength you should take advantage of to get in better shape. Today is a good day to make an exercise plan and start a more rigorous diet. Your body is in a good moment, and it will gladly accept the change. We must always be cautious with changes. We should also be suspicious when things have not changed for too long. And we should always distrust the feeling of distrust. We spend a lot of time worrying, but almost nothing that worries us ends up being worth worrying about. And in the unlikely event that the worst possible scenario comes true, well, worrying in advance isn't going to change anything. Today he trusts that any problematic situation has many possibilities of being solved with ease. Things are simpler than they seem. Tip of the day: you are not afraid of change, but of its demands. You should not see it that way, focus on its benefits. Lucky numbers for today: 7, 35, 36, 44, 46, 47. Free Leo Daily Horoscope Tips. All the signs of the horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific Leo horoscope prediction and advice for each of them. First decan, July 23 and 31. You should not be afraid of those changes that are coming your way, because they will be very good for you. Second decan, August 1st to 10th. Enjoy as much as you can regardless of what others are going to say about you. Third decan, August 11th and 22nd. Sooner rather than later you will see your expectations fulfilled in a subject that worries you a lot.